What's up everybody, my name's Fluffy and welcome back to the Game Zone, and we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club again! So, let's go back to where I last saved. You can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Yeah, that's all good. I gotta try and remember the voices I did again for this. Hi again, Fluffy. Was that Monica's voice? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Fluffy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. At least I got Yuri's voice down. She's probably the easiest one to do because she's so calm. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, it's Natsuki. What was her voice? Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too! I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Fuck you, Natsuki. Natsuki, you clearly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her club room. Oh, you certainly have a big mouth, not clearly. Still misreading. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Oh, what was Sayori's voice? Don't worry, guys! Fluffy is always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh shit, she's getting jealous. Could this be a sign? Does Yuri like me? How come? You and Fluffy can become good friends too. Oh, it's me. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she's just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Sorry, I completely zoned out on who was talking. Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Oh, she's flustered. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I think my voice for Sayori keeps changing. I really can't remember what I did. I should have gone back to the previous video I did and actually remembered the voices. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh, she bought me a book. She bought me a book. Of course she bought me a book. What else would she fucking get me? I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book and I thought you might enjoy. What's the book? What's the book? It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know... Oh, we could what, Yuri? We could what? Discuss it if you wanted. Oh, okay. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I mean, she's a nervous, shy girl. Some people find that cute. That, she gets a bit flustered around me. Or around my character, I should say. She even picked out a book and she thinks I'll like. I really can't read today. Despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet to find her manga, because that's where she keeps it. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slum down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. That'd be a good idea. Show her that you're actually interested. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Ah, for fuck's sake. Come on, man! Play the game! I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, no one will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they've come, we can do the thing to speak to the creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberately like this. Deliberating. Fuck. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Ah, well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Fuck's sake, she's always thinking about food. Was she the messy eater in the last video? Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. Yeah. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, which is kind of like real life, I struggle with motivation so much. But once I get into it, I'm good. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa, shit, she's close. Ah! Literally, that's my reaction. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. I wish there was a napping club. Imagine that. You finish school, you go to a club, you just fall asleep for like about an hour. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Damn it. You'll need to get used to it. But I gotta finish watching My Hero Academia. Don't say that out so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica ever heard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? See, that's true. I look out for other people more than I look out for myself sometimes. I used to help people go through a bit of stuff. It was always a case of like, what's the saying? Like, do as I what is it? Do as I say, not do as I do. So I used to like give advice and stuff and help people. Yeah, I never used to like listen to my own advice and do it for myself. Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your... Oh, it's me. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. It's a hot day, probably. That's why she might not want to... I mean, look, she's wearing a jumper, for fuck's sake. What more do you want? Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh, shit, now we're getting personal. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Oh, shit, we're getting touchy. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, hello. Jesus. This is so funny. Yeah, she loves this. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. I don't know what that was. Sorry. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Oh shit! Does this thing even fit you properly? Oh fuck, don't insult her. It did when I bought it. Oh shit, damn son, we're getting really personal with this bollocks. This episode's already getting steamy. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs gotten bigger again. Woo! Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? Maybe you got a thing for girls with blazers. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. So all that was for fucking all. It was a waste of time. But we found out her boobs got bigger. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. Oh, she's doing a catwalk thing now. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Ooh, shit. I think she likes me. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. So that's why I keep it. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. What? So you can imagine me constantly buttoning up your shirt? Weird girl. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. That was a complete, like, tangent to the original. Yeah, we were on about her waking up earlier, and then it got to buttoning up her blazer, to then find out that her boobs have grown, just to go back to then saying you need to wake up earlier. That really went off on a side road there. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Am I kind of doing Yuri's voice for Sayori now? Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Oh, she wants me to go and wake her up. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Oh, I don't think Monica liked that. I don't think Monica liked seeing what we just did. Sayori, cool. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh yeah, shit, we wrote poems, didn't we? Yay! Fluffy, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Hell to the yeah! I would never let down you, Monica. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. What, write a poem or buttoning up Sayori's shirt? Blazer, I mean. Crisscross. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh, okay, who should we choose? Obviously we got the choice of all four. I think I have to read them all. So, do we go with Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica first? Well, Sayori we've just been talking to a lot. She's excited to see the poem. I guess I could go with her. But Yuri did give me a gift. So, and Natsuki at the moment is still just a bit of a bitch. And Monica is just Monica. But then again, she had the whole idea of this thing. So, I don't know who to go with. I mean, it probably doesn't even matter in the long run, to be honest. So, I'll go with Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Fluffy! Eh? I love it! I had no idea you was such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Yeah, fat chance. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people. You know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a fluffy poem. Boom! And that makes it feel extra special. Like I could feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Fluffy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. That was a nice compliment. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motivation here. But then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Well, she did practically force us. knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Let's have a look. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you've missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What an ending! See, beginning of the poem started off good. Middle part, fuck, we were going for a climax here. This was the pinnacle of the poem. Ending just went down a little bit, and then the very last line, boom, you brought it back. Click outside the poem area to continue. Okay. Yuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. That used to be like me in school, like with homework and stuff. I used to forget. I always used to forget to do it, like the night before or a couple of days previous. So I used to do it like in the morning and stuff. How I ever passed GCSE and A levels, I will never know. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. That's true. I get all cranky. Oh shit. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, so that's Monica's down. Yuri, I reckon, is going to have like a really deep meaning poem, so I might leave hers to last. Monica might, I don't know what type of poem she would write. Natsuki's is going to be, I reckon, all cutesy. It's going to involve some like anime or manga. That was a manga that she's like into and stuff. So we'll go with Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Well, she said the mind didn't evoke any emotion. The fuck is that? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks of writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? It's got a point. It's got a point. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. True, I did expect it to rhyme and it just wasn't happening. It actually kind of annoyed me a little. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did? I guess more went into it than I realised. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humour her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if not, I'd care how old everyone is, because you could end up in trouble. Yeah. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Actually, I wonder how old the girls are in this game. They're meant to be like 18. I am gonna... No, because Monika's like a third year. I don't know how the years work in like America or Japan. So I'm guessing like Monika's like 18 along with Yuri. I'm guessing Sayuri and Natsuki are like 17, 16 maybe. I don't know. I guess we're gonna go with Yuri. Yuri, my girl. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. She's flustered again. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Well, fucking thanks! Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Calm down, Yuri. You're blushing. Yuri buries her face in her hands. No, she's not. She's facing away from me. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologising to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Well, she's in her element. She's talking about poems and literature. Of course she's gonna smile. Which itself is kind of funny. Fuck, what am I doing her voice for? After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh god, can I even read her writing? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have settled, withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green of the future? I really am struggling to read this writing. Jesus. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicker back. Christ, she's got some fancy handwriting. See, that's why I was dreading Yuri's, because I think I had a feeling she had fancy handwriting. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. No, you got beautiful handwriting. It's just I've got terrible eyes. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. It took me about what, 20 seconds? Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Fluffy. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost. Lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it in that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. And now, we just come to Monica. Hi, Fluffy. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Fluffy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I have Monica in my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. I'm sorry if I keep pausing, by the way. Like, I think I got a touch of hay fever. It's really pissing me off. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading it into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can't tell she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Bollocks. Bet you are. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Ah, called you bluff. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, this is a long one. Hole in the wall. Bring on the wall! It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbour? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. A reel. Blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realise now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. That was really good. That was pretty good. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that. It's because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Sounds like a radio. Well, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening, folks. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's why I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Yuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Oh shit, they're both here. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Fluffy did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Oh, Yuri is shooting her down. Fucking shots fired and received. Which I haven't yet. And Fluffy liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realise you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. She's flustered again. She's going downhill. Natsuki's fired back. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Fluffy appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Oh, fuck me. Don't drag me into this. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Fluffy started showing up. Fucking hell. Oh, it's a cat fight. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Oh shit, they're both shouting at her. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing here. Fluffy, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Fluffy. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings, meaning them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Fluffy? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Fuck me, I've got to choose. Jesus. So, of course, that's going to be... Do you know what? I might just say help me, Suri, because fuck if I'm getting involved. Help me, Sayori! Natsuki. Natsuki glances at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri! But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Fluffy. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. So why the fuck are you bringing me into it? Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's making her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This isn't exactly why... No, this is exactly why... Exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki! Yuri! You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Oh no, she's crying. Look at her, for fuck's sake. Look at her. The tears coming out of her eyes, man. Fucking stuck up bitches. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also, Natsuki's cute. And there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Oh, they both can't say anything. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can recognize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Ooh. Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Fluffy, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I could at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Fluffy! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like this. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I could see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Fluffy, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. I'm a popular guy, what can I say? That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Time to write a poem number 2. So what we got? Laugh, music, party, hair, tragedy, poof, unrestrained journey, dark and romance. I think some of these words I used last time. I think I used music last time. I think I used laugh. I definitely used journey, so I'll go with some different words this time. We'll go with romance, I think. Everyone loves romance, don't they? Did I choose romance last time? I don't think I did. Depression, childhood, cheeks, vacation, electricity, pure, warm, after image, desire, and cheer. Childhood? Everyone enjoys, well, I'm not going to say everyone enjoyed childhood, but I personally enjoyed my childhood. I remember playing out in the street with my friends, kicking a football, playing Kirby, and as soon as the the first street light comes on, get your ass home. Peaceful, silly, secretive, nibble, nightgown, incongruent, mouse, sweet, puppy, whistle. Well, after that fight, I think we should go peaceful. We just need some peacetime, okay? Everyone just calm their shit before tables are flipped, glasses are smashed, and I'm chucking someone out the window. Suicide, sticky, extreme, graveyard, variance, whatever. Feather, skipping, dream, boop, question. I know I definitely chose boop last time because it was a Ruby reference. I might go with dream. Yeah, let's go with dream. Everyone loves dream. Oh, Yuri like that one. Vertigo, fear, ocean, awesome, vanilla, fireworks, sugar, kiss, fluffy, comfort. I'm not choosing the ocean, definitely. I don't know how many people know this. I actually have a fear of the ocean. I can walk in it, like if it goes just up to my ankles. I can't go out into like deep ocean. I'm terrified of it. Like, not water specifically. Like if I go to a sea life centre and you got that tunnel bit where you walk under the water, I'm fine. Like, so it's not a fear of water, it's the fear of the ocean. What? It's vast. It's deep. You don't know what's out there. You don't see what you can't see what's below you. So like, I hate going on boats and stuff. So I'm definitely not picking that one. But as Fluffy is there, I think we have a winner, folks. And Natsuki Natsuki likes Fluffy. She likes me. Boom, that's it. Game's over. We found the girl. Headphones. Existence, milk, sunset. Whisper, disoriented, flying, uncontrollable, fireflies, misfortune. I might go fireflies. The reason I'm going to go for fireflies is because it's the name of a song by one of my favourite artists, Owl City. Which is weird because I'm mainly into like rock and heavy metal. But I actually really enjoy listening to Owl City, so I'm going to go with fireflies. And Sayuri liked it. She likes Owl City too. Love, parfait, bliss, determination, pain, climax, precious, wrath, universe, and unstable. I might go universe. I absolutely love the universe, like space and everything. Fucking adore it. Like, I could talk about space with someone for ages. I just love space and all the facts about it, and just because there's so much to talk about, it's so vast. So I'm gonna go with universe. Cute, twirl, infallible, vivid, family, massacre, disarray, entropy, bouncy, and judgment. I think family is important, so I might go family, because I think no matter what happens, you've got your, you've always got your family. I mean, you got friends as well, and you got those type of friends who feel like family. So I might go with that. I mean, not everyone has a good relationship with their family, but I have a good relationship with like my mom and my dad and my brother and my sister, so I'm going with that. Games, bunny, landscape, embrace, heartbeat, vibrant, crimson, anger, grief, or rainbow. I think I chose games last time, so I'm not going to go with games. Ooh, this is a difficult one. I definitely know if I choose like bunny, Natsuki is going to like it. Crimson? I don't know why I like the word crimson. We'll go crimson. And I had a feeling Yuri would like that one. Captive, Valentine, extraordinary, waterfall, misery, wonderful, incapable, skirt, flee, and agonizing. I think I chose waterfall in the last one. Valentine? I'm not sure. I chose romance the first one, so maybe I should go with Valentine. Kind of ties in. And that Natsuki liked it. Giggle, imagination, playground, prayer, time, atone, together, breathe, lazy, or hurt. I've chosen imagination before. I know that. Don't think I chose any of the others previously. So, time? I mean, I've got a clock tattooed on my hand because I'm all about, represent, really make the most of your time, especially like times spent with friends, family, and just stuff like that. I'm not going to get into it because it's totally off topic, but I think we'll go with time. Jumpy, eternity, defeat, promise, infinite, portrait, beauty, anime, spinning, dance. I chose anime last time, didn't I? Did I choose anime? I can't remember. We'll go with it. I knew Natsuki was going to like that. Lust, Papa, Treasure, Intellectual, Inferno, Sensation, Kitty, Effulgent, Dazzle, Excitement. Inferno, maybe? I'm just trying to look for like a cool word to use. And I don't want to choose a word that really is specifically going to go to one of the characters. Like, if I choose Kitty, it's going to be Natsuki. If I choose, I reckon, like, Sensation or something, it's probably Yuri. Treasure, I reckon, is like Sayori. Go with Inferno. I want to see who likes that one. Who's Yuri? Summer, Covert, Raindrops, Lollipop, Marshmallow, Fickle, Vivacious, Sadness, Play, and Bed. I've chosen Bed before. Chosen Summer before. Fuck it, Lollipop. I don't care. Melody, Sing, Death, Horror, Clouds, Joy, Rain Cloud, Rose, Essence, Heaven Sent. It'd be funny if I choose Death because I've just chose Lollipops. Death by Lollipop. Well, Death and Horror are definitely going to be Yuri, I reckon. So, we haven't chosen Sayori in a while. What one would Sayori like? Sing? Yay! Sing, there we go. Oh, excuse me. Daydream, Aura, Meager, Sparkle, Passion, Uncanny, Memories, Frightening, Friends, or Holiday. I might go with Holiday. I can't wait to go on holiday. I go to Japan this year. In October I'm going to Japan on holiday and I can't wait. Not looking forward to the flight. Doki Doki, Shame, Tears, Starscape, Socks, Melancholy, Hopelessness, Contamination, Clumsy, or Strawberry. I think I've chosen Doki Doki before. I think I might go Starscape. That's a nice word. Yuri liked it. Insight, Fantasy, Colour, Destiny, Kawaii, Anxiety, Disown, Despise, Forgive, and Charm. Fantasy? No, I've chosen Fantasy before, haven't I? In the last video. Swear to God I did, because I was on about how I love fantasy films and shit. I think like Dark Crystal and Labyrinth and all that jazz. Kawaii. Shiny, Alone, Nature, Adventure, Shopping, Candy, Ambient, Hop, Vitality, and Amazing. Christ, none of these words really stick out to me. I might get Ambient. I've chosen Adventure before, I know that, because I did the Adventure! So I know I've definitely chosen that thing. Nature, I hate shopping. Ambient, let's just go with Ambient. And the last one, Cage, Analysis, Explode, Marriage, Happiness, Heart, Blanket, Fun, Lucky, or Philosophy. Lucky? Do you feel lucky? Yeah, we'll go with Lucky. Let's choose Lucky. And Sayori liked it, so I think we've evened it out between the three girls. And it's another day, another dollar. I'm going to leave this video here. How long have I been recording for? Let me check. A long time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching it as I've enjoyed playing it. I'm just going to quickly save it. So yes, my name is Fluffy and this has been the Game Zone.